Oh, okay, welcome to Myriad5 Anywhere demonstration. And a couple of things when you first log on to Myriad5 Anywhere, you need to actually be aware of. The first thing is you must use the Google Chrome browser or Firefox. No, Safari won't work properly, Internet Explorer, Edge will not work properly. So particularly on a Mac, do use Google Chrome or Firefox. Okay, so open up your Chrome browser. You'll most likely, I'm here using Chrome, you'll be presented with the search page to start with, or your start page. And you're going to put in the URL or the address. Now, do not type it in down here. Don't type it in down there in the Google box, but instead put it into the address bar up here. And so you can type spirit.myriadanywhere.com. Click enter. And then I will give you your username and password, and you put that into here, username and password, and click connect. And you can save your password as well in your browser if you want to, unless this is a public computer that you're using. Okay, so now you are presented with this screen, the Myriad5 Anywhere cloud, and you can see our log on the right hand side and the database on the left hand side. Now, the first time you log on, you will get a request from Chrome to actually use your microphone, and it will appear up here where at the moment I've got a little password icon there. It will appear up there somewhere, a request to say, yes, I want to use my microphone. You may get that first time you log in, or when you run the SegEdit software. I'm pretty sure it's the first time you log in. The next thing you need to do is go up to here where it says Myriad, the little blue and black symbol with a note on it, and Anywhere on the bottom, and the little drop down arrow. Click on that, go to options, and a couple of things you will want to change, because by default it's set like this. And do you want to start the recording automatically when the microphone input goes above a certain level? So in other words, when you start talking, it will start recording when you're in SegEdit. I don't like that. I like to be in control, and so it's probably a good idea to choose no and start manually. The other thing, you need to go to media engine settings and just ensure that your audio input and output device is set correctly, depending on what you have it connected to your computer. So if you're using, you should see your microphone here. Your input device is your microphone, so select that, and output device, I'm using the same thing so I can actually monitor my sound. Monitor my sound within Myriad. Now, the other thing you need to do is mixer settings, and this is quite important. If you're using a single sound card device and just got one microphone plugged into channel 1 but nothing plugged into channel 2, in its normal operation mode you will only get it in the left channel or the right channel, depending on where you plugged it in. Now, in the Myriad5 Anywhere cloud, can get around this by choosing this option, mix left and right channels down to mono. If you're using a mixer desk, a USB mixing desk, or a USB direct microphone, you should be able to leave it in stereo. But it might be after you've done some tests and I've listened back, I might need to ask you to say, do that. Okay. The rest is good, and then click save. Okay, so you're then ready to record a voice link. Now, I will be today we'll be pushing all the logs in for Myriad until Friday, and then remember, on Saturday the logs will be live in Myriad from Saturday, probably actually from Friday evening, but we'll keep you updated on that when you need to start voice tracking into Myriad for air. But until between now and Thursday, you can be doing practice voice tracks. Okay, right. So we're just going to voice track into go down there, and you can see it's actually a lot quicker than Myriad5. Okay, so I'm going to voice track into here. Yeah, they are in there. So let's go to here. 525 between no breaks and God help me. Click on the Set Edit button, and you'll see between there and God help me. Click on the microphone. Spacebar also still does start and stop. So it's downloading the audio and it will start playing in your headphones. And when you're ready to start recording, press the spacebar. Hello, this is me, and I'm doing a little demonstration of the voice track system, blah, 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 blah. Press the spacebar again, speak into the song, you can see it's ducking for you, and then press the spacebar again to stop recording, and click yes. And you'll see it will normalise the audio, and it's ready to go, and you can bring it back. It's uploading the audio first, and then if you want to, you can bring back the segue editor. And click stop and then click save up there. And that's done. Now, one thing I do know, and I have raised this issue with Broadcast Radio, I'm waiting to hear back from them, but with this new fancy seg editing software, seg editing, being able to do all the fancy things there, it does make the weather a little bit different. So there's a little bit of an issue around there. You know, actually, no. Normally, you would voice up between the bed and the out tag. So I'm going to voice track here. So you do it as normal. I'm going to do the weather now. There's going to be weather everywhere. There's going to be weather there. There's going to be weather here. There's going to be weather absolutely everywhere. So be prepared. And click stop. Click normalize. Now you'll actually see you want to press the stop button rather than actually pressing the space bar, because you don't actually want to go in. So if you've done that, you need to bring that back there. I know it's not ideal, and I have raised this. Now the big issue is normally you would bring this back to here, so kind of, but there's no handle on the end. Now if I put it there, if I put it on the end, is this going to be the way to do it? And then make it so you do still need to actually make sure your voice is done there like that. Can I open up the window? No, you can't. And then you can press play. So that is a little bit of an issue that doesn't show. Like here, it's got the hand at the end, so you can actually bring that down, but they haven't done it for this side. I have raised the issue with Broadcast Radio, and I will see what they say. But for now, you just have to make sure you do that like that. Okay, that's the end of this remote voice tracking in Myriad Anywhere setup and getting started. Have a play for the few days once you get your login, and let me know how you get on. Full screen is quite nice as well. And remember to look out at the end. Slán.